This is a parent-taught class and a tiny tot class. So sometimes parents bring with them, and sometimes they don't. We try to encourage the parents don't do that because we want them to be independent in the water. And so Elizabeth Bollino is one of the instructors. She's the one on the far left. And then there's Dan Woods, and then there's Suzy Gallivan. And they're the instructors today. And then we have 3 little kids and 1 parent. And then we have another parent that we like to be able to sit on the side if the child will stay by themselves. And what we try to do here is encourage them to get in the water and play and get used to the instructors and get used to some of the equipment, and then we take them into the big pool. And we say parent taught.
5 bobs.
This is Advanced 1.
1, 2, 3, go.
And this is Megan Smith. She's the instructor. And in this group, they learn to bob and breathe, and they learn to do crawl stroke. And
Alright, nice
we move
job.
them up
Now
so
we're
that they
gonna
can swim
do
over their heads.
Blowing bubbles. Ready? Go.
And he's good. He's trying to learn to rotary breathe. Where he breathes first time he'll breathe to the left, and next time he'll breathe to the right. And that's what we're teaching him to do here. Advanced 2. And in the water right now is Kelley, the instructor, and he is practicing back floats. He's demonstrating back floats. Across the pool is Rachel Williams, and she's also on the high school swim team. And right here is the other instructor, Kelley McGovern, and she's also on the high school swim team. I love this team. And these guys are learning to swim farther distances than Advanced 1. They're going to learn backstroke. They're going to learn, still perfect their crawl stroke. But now they're in water 6 feet near over their heads. Liam Flaherty is standing on the wall, and Stephen Paschal, the other instructor, is in the water. And they are teaching, what level are you guys? Advanced 3?
Or 5. 3, 4, 5. We're a little combo.
Oh, they're a combination of 3, 4, and 5. And how old are your guys?
Thomas is 9.
10, 11.
Thomas is also 9.
Okay, 9, and they're really pretty advanced. And what are you guys teaching here?
We just did 5 minutes of treading water.
Whoa, that's awesome.
We're going to do some flip turns, I think.
Can you give us a little demo?
Yeah. Both feet.
Oh, nice turn.
Jenna, that was
Good
good.
job.
But try and get a little bit closer to the wall next time.
That's Kenny Woods on the right. He's our lifeguard down here. And this is Dan, and Kenny teaches the fitness swimming down here. And go ahead, guys. And fitness swimming and training. And so what they do is they do some running, they'll do some stretching, they'll do some sit-ups, some push-ups, and then they'll take it to the pool. And Dan, the swimmer, he just passed guard start, and so he decided to take another course. The guard start course was for 2 weeks, and he passed that, and he's also volunteering as a water safety aide now that he passed his guard start program. And so while he's waiting to volunteer, he decided to sign up for the fitness training with Kenny. This is a new program, and we don't have too many kids that know about it, and we're hoping that a lot more people will come down, maybe some football players, some, softball, baseball. And it's also for girls too, it's not just for guys. What they're doing now is they're going to do some stretches, and then after they warm up, they'll jump in the pool and start doing some running in the pool and a little bit of swimming, and Kenny will teach them all sorts of great things in the water.
This is easy.
Come on, Dan, run! Jump over those black lines, they're slippery. This is guard stock, and the instructor is Jonathan. Raise your hand. Jonathan Bailey's the instructor. And then we have helpers. Kristin Jankowski, raise your hand, is a helper. Kimberly, raise your hand. Kimberly's a helper. And Kristen O'Leary, she's in the water. She's also a helper. And what they do is they're learning how to lifeguard. They're learning all the skills before they can take the lifeguarding course. So that will make the lifeguarding course much easier for them if they want to become lifeguards. Swim team has to take the water safety course so that they can help the assistant coaches. So a lot of these kids are from Walpole swim team. And there's a couple here from the public too. And the girl that just jumped in with the black hair is taking the lifeguard course for the first time. Some of these other kids have already taken it several times. And what they're learning how to do is a active rescue. And what she has to do is jump in with the tube, put her hands or arms under the victim's armpits, and kick as hard as she can to the wall. So these are skills that they're learning pre-lifeguard, so that when they go to take the lifeguarding course, that they'll be introduced to the skills beforehand that will make it much easier for them. All right, this is Kelley McGovern, and she's teaching a Jellyfish 3 class, and these guys are 8, 9, and 10. About 10 years old. And Kelley, what are you teaching them today?
I'm going to do backstroke with them.
Okay, you want to show us some backstroke?
Yeah.
Can I go next? Can I go next? Right now? Can I go after? Cool.
6 and 7s. And this is Jellyfish 2. And what are you guys teaching today, Kenny?
Just swim. Kick.
Kicks of what stroke?
Backstroke.
Backstroke. And Kristin, you're the aide with Kenny? That helps out. And what else do these, Kristin, what else do these guys know how to do?
When you have to do front flips, back flips. They know basically front crawl.
Okay. So why don't you guys show off a little bit and show us your stuff?
Okay, Catapult.
So what we're doing is facing and breathing, and then they're gonna learn how to swim further and further and further in hopes that they'll be able to swim across the pool and then move up to jellyfish.
Right to Suzy.
Great.
1, 2, 3, kick.
And what we do here is we're hoping that if they fall into the pool, that at least they can hold their breath and save themselves by grabbing onto the wall. We also teach swimming lessons without goggles, and the reason we teach them without goggles is so that if a child falls into the pool, they will open their eyes automatically and be able to find the wall. So it's a safety issue, so we do not give them goggles until they're much older and they're more proficient at swimming. And this is Little Fish. This is Little Fish, and this is the group that moves from the wading pool into the big pool. They're all been introduced to the big pool, some for the first time, some for a couple of times. And the objective here is to get their faces underwater, not to put their feet down on the bottom of the pool, to be able to float and stand up all by themselves. And these guys, their ages range anywhere from 3, 4, 5 years old, all the way up to 6 years old. This Little Fish group, the instructors are Kristin Kelley, is right here. The next instructor is Suzy Gallivan, and Rachel Williams is the third, and Liam Flaherty. And what they do is they have the swimmers swim from each instructor, and then eventually we take an instructor out and they'll have to go further and further. This is Jellyfish 1 class, and these kids are a little bit older, and what we try to do is if these older kids haven't had experience in the water, we try to group them together according to their ability so that they don't feel out of place. So a lot of parents won't sign their kids, don't want to take lessons because their kids are older and they feel that maybe they'll be put in with a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old, and what we do is we don't do that because we want to build up self-esteem. So we put them into a group where there are some kids that are their age and their ability.